Okay, guys, rate cuts have created an everything rally. Everything across the board is skyrocketed. Chip stocks, AI, tech, finance, doesn't matter. Everything is up. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the market, why Tesla and NVDA is about to run. But not only that, I want to explain to you guys some very serious information surrounding Tesla and Oracle. So we're going to talk about the market and some really big news surrounding Elon Musk and NVIDIA, and also Larry Ellison from Oracle. Some very big news has come out. Let's get going. However, first, big announcement, guys. This Monday, September 23rd, my free masterclass webinar. You guys are going to learn more in the 1 hour you spend with me than you will anywhere else. This Monday, limited spots, September 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. When we are full, we will have to stop registrations. We are over half capacity right now. Time is running out. Sign up. The link is in the information box below. I have a huge announcement during this webinar, and I will have a Q&A section where you can have some one-on-one time with me to ask your questions so I can help you out. I look forward to seeing you there. First, we're going to talk about the market and how it is skyrocketing. AMD is up, NVIDIA is up, Tesla, Taiwan Semiconductor, Oracle is up. Pretty much everything is up right now. Even NEO and SoFi, all these stocks are doing well. Palantir was up, although there was a pullback earlier today. Pretty much all the chip stocks are really jumping up the last 2 days because of the Fed's interest rate cuts at 50 base points. So let's go ahead and touch base on the market. NVIDIA is going to run. It is going to definitely run in the next couple of months, although there's going to be some shaky ground with the Fed rate cuts going to the rest of September and through October, leading into, of course, not only earnings, but also the election. A lot of things going on around the election and, of course, earnings, the Fed rate cuts, PMI data, inflation. Unemployment is down. Inflation is down. Jobless claims are down. You guessed it. And not only that, the interest rates are also down. So the market is doing well. All the stocks are running. It's created an everything rally. The Federal Reserve just gave markets a big spoonful of sugar. Investors responded by bidding up prices on assets ranging from small caps to high yield bonds and gold. But the economy isn't out of the woods yet. Investors should remain wary of the market's riskiest assets. On Wednesday, the Federal Reserve ended months of waiting, issuing its first interest rate reduction in more than 4 years. The half percentage point cut was bolder than many investors expected. The immediate result was a return of what markets have dubbed the everything rally. Both the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at record highs on Thursday within the S&P 500. More than 350 members posted gains, including heavy hitters like NVIDIA up nearly 5% and Apple up 3.7%. Small cap stocks were big winners too, with the Russell 2000 finishing 2.1% higher. Gold, oil, and high-yield bonds all saw their own price gains. Wall Street is betting the Fed's big move increases the chances of a so-called soft landing, reducing inflation without sparking a recession. But investors should remain cautious. The Fed's job remains difficult, one that policymakers must get just right. Inflation risks have subsided, while the recent loss of momentum in the labor market risks overshooting to the downside. Notes, recent market moves suggest that the economic uncertainty has Wall Street trades acting on a hair trigger. Happy to send stock prices up, but quick to pull back at the first hit of trouble. That is especially true when it comes to the market's riskiest assets like small cap stocks and junk bonds, high yielding debt tied to many of the same companies that make up small cap benchmarks. The Russell 2000 surged more than 11% in July, only to give back those gains within a few days in early August, when a weaker than expected jobs report gave investors second thoughts. Small cap returns have mostly yo-yoed since. The Fed's rate cut won't fundamentally change that dynamic. Only stronger economic data can do that. So you see that really, the rate cuts have helped out a lot, but if any job data coming out in the future or PMI data at the beginning of October, November, and December sheds a negative light on pretty much any relevant data, the markets could pull back drastically. Any negative news surrounding the election could also spark a market pullback, although right now, everything is very bullish and greedy. Right now, we've tipped from fear to neutral. Now we're headed into greed. So you have to take this growth with a grain of salt, be cautious, and if the stocks do dip, buy the dip and dollar cost average. Don't buy up everything just yet. Remember, in a greedy market like we have now, you be fearful. In a fearful market, it's time to be greedy. So moving on to Elon Musk and NVIDIA, he has said that NVIDIA is the strongest in the sector, which obviously they are. But not only that, he has 2/3 of his expenses with Tesla tied up in expenditures with NVIDIA. Elon Musk sat down with the CEO of NVIDIA as well as Larry Ellison from Oracle. Elon Musk and Ellison, the two billionaires, took NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang out for dinner and begged him for more GPUs. According to a report in Fortune, Ellison said he and Musk said to Huang, "Please take our money." Why would a pair of powerful CEOs have to beg for GPUs instead of just ordering more? Demand is still surpassing supply, even as NVIDIA works nonstop to keep up with it. But instead of turning to other suppliers, Ellison and Musk decided to talk with Huang and plead their case. You have to understand that the AI that Tesla is really building right now is built upon NVIDIA's servers and AI chips. They're buying up tens of thousands of chips for Tesla. And this is the most powerful chip maker in the world. And with these chips and all of the data acquisition that Tesla has done for their now autonomous driving and robotaxi as they grow their AI and data centers, it is going to be extremely powerful going forward for Tesla. Like I've said many times, Tesla is not just an EV manufacturer. They are a data hub and an AI company, an autonomous driving and robotaxi company, all masquerading as an EV company. They are just a really big AI company. Now with SpaceX and X on the and now with SpaceX and X included with Elon Musk, he is pretty much encompassing the full picture for AI, but he needs powerful chips to do this. And that is where NVIDIA comes in. Larry Ellison of Oracle also runs data centers. His company manages big data centers, very similar to, say, Snowflake or Palantir in some ways. And he is buying up all of these chips from NVIDIA. But what does this have to do with NVIDIA? Well, this means that NVIDIA's stock is only going to go up because it's all relative. It's supply and demand. You have two very big companies and a billionaire, well, two billionaires, Larry Ellison and Elon Musk, begging Jensen for more AI chips and server chips, GPUs. This is huge for NVIDIA. NVIDIA is not going anywhere, and their stock is not going to go down long term. In fact, it's likely we're going to see NVIDIA peak at $200 by the end of the year, beginning of next year. And in the next 2 to 3 years, NVIDIA could peak $300, $400, maybe even $500. This AI run and AI boom is not over. We're only halfway through, if that. We have all these AI servers that are being built, all this AI growth is happening, and not only that, autonomous driving, robotaxi, and the AI surge around the world. We're coming out of inflation with a soft landing. The economies are getting better. This is only going to boom more, and this is going to basically catapult NVIDIA, Tesla, AMD, possibly even maybe Intel, Taiwan Semiconductor, Oracle, Snowflake, Palantir. These stocks are all going to boom over the next couple of years. NVIDIA is going to be the big player. Really, NVIDIA, Tesla, AMD are the big three. But this is really going to be critical. Look, I know this sounds really confusing. News data, market sentiment, all this stuff going on. And it really plays a big factor in the market. Fear, greed, news, and understanding this type of news can really dictate whether or not you get into the proper stocks at the right time. But there's a lot of other things that go into it. Look, if you guys are having trouble in the market, I was too. Very difficult to make profits in the market with all this news and algorithmic bot trading and these hedge funds that sell off, and you have all this slippage, and it can get you out of your stocks. They shake you out, manipulate you with the news. This is all very, very difficult. It's very difficult to make money in the market, especially if you're just starting out. Even if you've been trading a while, if you've been doing it the wrong way, it can be difficult. I offer a full training course, Discord, and one-on-one coaching to help you guys understand the market and get better at trading. My students in their first 1 to 3 months are up 10 to 15% per month. I don't have any students right now that are in the negative. Every student is up more now than when they started. If you guys want to take control of your financial freedom, I would love to help you guys. You guys can sign up. The link's right there in the screen or in the information box below, investwithcorey.com. It's a very serious mentorship. But if you are committed to growing your financial health and your financial freedom, I am committed to teaching you everything you need to know in order to accomplish that. Let's consider what all of this means for NVIDIA. Sitting down with Tesla's CEO Elon Musk as well as Larry Ellison from Oracle, it shows that the company's revenue growth should continue at a high level. This is very important. Ellison and Musk and others are still in the early stages of their AI buildouts, and everyone hopes to reach the finish line first with winning AI products or platforms. So demand for AI chips is going to continue very strong. Next, and the most important here, is that NVIDIA doesn't have to worry about the competition yet. Yes, some companies are building their own chips in addition to using NVIDIA's, but demand is so high at this point that NVIDIA can't meet 100% of everyone's needs. And its customers have recognized this and planned ahead. In other instances, less expensive chips may be just fine for certain tasks. But overall, what Ellison and Musk did illustrates exactly how important NVIDIA's GPUs are in the AI landscape, and the fact that major companies would rather beg Jensen Huang for more than to turn to rival hardware companies. This is excellent news for NVIDIA's shareholders today, and considering its strengths in innovation, it's good news for those who plan to hold onto the stock for long term. Larry Ellison, chairman of Oracle, which is building some of the fastest, most efficient data centers in the world for developing artificial intelligence. Elon Musk, on the other hand, running Tesla, which is building AI-powered self-driving software for its electric vehicles. He also runs SpaceX and X, and the new AI startup called xAI. Ellison and Musk need tens of thousands of GPUs for their data centers in order to bring AI to life, and NVIDIA supplies the best chips in the industry. At Oracle's financial analyst meeting on September 12th, Ellison told the audience that he and Musk recently went to dinner with NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang at the Nobu restaurant in Palo Alto. The two, who are among the richest people on earth, found themselves begging Jensen for something money simply can't buy at the moment, which is his NVIDIA AI and GPU chips. Oracle has 162 data centers, either live or under construction, but it believes that the number could eventually top 2,000 because the demand for computing power AI developers is soaring. Some of Oracle's largest data centers feature clusters of more than 32,000 GPUs, but next year the company will offer a cluster of 131,072 GPUs from NVIDIA's latest Blackwell lineup. Oracle designed unique RDMA random direct memory access networking technology that can move data from one point to another more quickly than traditional Ethernet networks. And since developers pay for computing power by the minute, this can significantly reduce costs. That's why leading AI startups like Oracle, Cohere, and even Musk's xAI are using Oracle's infrastructure. Not only Elon Musk and Oracle, Tesla are battling for AI, other cloud giants like Microsoft, Amazon, and Alphabet are looking for GPU allocations from NVIDIA. But tech companies like Tesla and Meta Platforms are also soaking up supply to develop AI for their own purposes. Tesla's trying to bring a cluster of 50,000 GPUs online this year to enhance its self-driving software, which requires substantial amount of computing power. Meta, on the other hand, is using around 16,000 of NVIDIA's flagship H100 GPUs to train its Llama 3.1 large language model, but the company plans to increase its capacity to a mind-boggling 600,000 H100 equivalents by the end of this year. That will pave the way for Llama 4, which CEO Mark Zuckerberg says could set the benchmark for the industry in 2025. So you can see everybody wants NVIDIA. Meta, Google, Amazon, Elon Musk, and all of his companies, Tesla, SpaceX, xAI, and Oracle. And Jensen is being begged by billionaires for more GPUs. So you can see, because of this big industry AI demand, and not just the gaming demand, NVIDIA has paved its way for a very strong 5 years, for the next at least 3 to 5 years, to run very strong. And who knows if it'll even end in the next 3 to 5 years or even slow down. We don't know. But the way things are looking right now is at least the next 1 to 3 years, NVIDIA is still going to run and continue to run and make more money and have a lot of growth. So if you want to put some money into a stock that long-term is going to return profits for you, and some pretty substantial ones, NVIDIA is the way to go. Guys, don't forget, free masterclass webinar this Monday, September 23rd, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific. Very limited spots. Sign up now. The link is in the information box below. You are going to learn more more in this 1 hour with me than you will anywhere else. I have a huge announcement. I'll be hosting a Q&A after the webinar. I hope to see you guys there. The link's in the information box below. Limited spots remain. But that's it for this video, guys. We'll see you on the next one.